Hey guys, it's Jenna or BlueEyedBibliophile, and as you can probably tell from the title of this video, today I am not going to be talking about books. At the end of this month, which is March 2017, I am having hip surgery. This is really weird because I'm not holding up any books, so I have nothing to do with my hands, so they're just kind of like. You may be thinking, hey Jenna, why are you telling us about this? I mean, it's not about books, and that's what most of your content on your channel is about. That's a really good question. I decided to make a video, or possibly a series of videos, surrounding my upcoming surgery because as I was searching for other people who had been through the same thing, I couldn't find any girls my age who had either posted about it on a blog or made a video about it. Every circumstance was different, like everybody's situation was completely different. Of course, I was specifically looking for an athlete, and even more particular, a dancer who had been through the same thing I'm going to go through. Because, to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about this. Also, if you're thinking, man Jenna, that's a really childish hairstyle. I know, deal with it. Anyway, as I was saying, I really feel like there's someone out there who can benefit from this video. This is just going to be a video about the information, so what is going to be happening to me and why. And who knows, perhaps a dancer will come along in the future and be like, man, I really needed some help on this, so thanks Jenna, and I will be happy because I helped someone out. So you can most likely expect a series of videos like this one, so perhaps like some clips from the actual surgery day, or maybe some of the recovery process, etc. Just keep an eye out for that in the future. Why exactly am I having hip surgery? And just a disclaimer, I am in no way an expert or a doctor, so if I say the incorrect terms, I apologize, but I'm going to try and get it as accurate as possible. There's a really good chance I never did anything to injure myself. It's just the way my body was made. My hip sockets are almost too large for my leg. I have this thing called hip impingement, and that is where, when I repeatedly lift my leg, which happens a lot in dance, I am pinching my femoral head, which is the top of your leg bone. Sorry, I don't know medical words. Your hip is a ball and socket joint, and if you think of your hip socket as an umbrella, mine is just a little too big for my leg. And when I try to lift my leg more than 90 degrees off the ground, it gets caught and pinched and it really hurts. And all that repetitive movement in dance and constant pinching of my leg has led to further damage. So you have a little strip of something, I'm not sure what it is, I think it might be cartilage, but I don't want to say the wrong thing, that surrounds your hip socket. Once it is torn, it is very unlikely that it will repair itself. And unfortunately, my labrums, that's what they're called if I didn't mention that earlier, are torn on both sides, both hips. I had to have an MRI a really long time ago, I don't even remember when, to prove that both my labrums were torn, and the doctor believes they are. So what exactly is going to be happening in the procedure? So basically it's a 3 to 4 hour surgery, I believe. I hope I got that right. And the surgeon is going to be repairing my labrum by putting it back in place, and he's going to shave down the femoral, I'm not sure how you say that exactly, I apologize. But it's going to be shaved down so that the tear does not occur again. The biggest question I get is it a big procedure? And the answer is yes, I believe it is. I'm going to be out of dance for a really long time. I will have to use crutches, and the recovery will last anywhere from 4 to 6 months, and that is just for one hip. Remember, I have to have both done eventually. I also could miss a good bit of school. I am doing the procedure over spring break, but I still could miss a week or two afterwards. But I am actually really looking forward to bringing y'all along for the ride so you can see the behind the scenes part, I guess. If you're here because you are having the same procedure done and you're nervous, well, I'm glad you're here, actually. I'm really glad. I know this isn't what I usually post on my channel, but not to worry, the book part is not going away completely, of course. I just want to throw in a few videos here and there about my surgery just to update you guys. I really hope I'm able to help someone out with this stuff, because I certainly know I was seriously searching every part of YouTube for some sort of video that might be able to help me out. Of course, there are doctors on YouTube who can explain it to you, physical therapists who can show you on YouTube what to do to recover, and there are adults who have been through it, but nowhere could I find a female dancer at my age who could show their personal experience on YouTube. So I'm here to do that for you guys. Please feel free to ask any questions you have about it down there. Hopefully I can answer them. I'm not super educated on it, but I do know the basics. Also, stay tuned for my future videos that talk about surgery, and also stay tuned for my bookish video as well, because I do plan on continuing that. I think I'm going to do a bit of pre-filming, so when I'm not feeling up to standing up in front of the camera after having surgery, I can still edit and post some videos for you guys. Alright you guys, I think that's all I have for you today. Again, questions, ask them down there. I will answer them, I will get to you. Stay tuned for future videos, and that's all for now. Bye!
I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child.